Why did I become a vegan? It's not something that I thought about doing. Not something I thought that I would ever do. Before I became a vegan, I was a pescatarian. And with that, I only eat fish and a little bit of dairy. And while I was doing that, I was good. I didn't feel I was going to do anything else. Fish, a little bit of dairy. I ate some whole foods, but I also ate processed foods and some junk foods. But all in all, I felt that was good. Before I became pescatarian, I cut out meat in different stages. And I didn't cut out meat for any other reason than when I started to cut it out, I felt my body, react well to it and my energy increased. When I was 13, I cut out pork. My energy increased, my face cleared up, was it puberty age, but that contributed to my acne and everything. So I cut that out, got the oils out of my system. Face cleared up some. 16, I cut out beef. Funny thing, when I cut out beef, I used to get migraine headaches, and my migraine headaches went away. I don't know if there's a correlation between migraines and beef, but all I know for me, when I cut out beef, my migraines went away. So I was thankful for that. 10-15 years ago, I cut out poultry. And again, when I cut out poultry, my energy level went up. So after that, I was just eating fish and a little bit of poultry. I meant fish and dairy. I'm not going to redo this whole video just to correct this one mistake. So please bear with me. And I felt good. Or at least I thought I felt good. So going along, never thought I was going to become vegan. I'm in different health groups, and someone posted or sent me a video of this guy with his herbalist. His name is Dr. Sebi, that he was supposed to have cured Left Eye Lopez of herpes. She's deceased now. She was an R&B artist. Now, I said, yeah, right. When I first saw this, I was like, there's no cure for herpes. And I had to step back, because I believe there are cure for things, but the industry, medical industry, my belief is not going to want you to know everything, because reality is this: the medical industry makes money off of people being sick. You stop having people being sick, you lose jobs. So I can understand that. So we have to be diligent and research for ourselves. So I said, you know what? Let me check out what he's saying. But then when I went to check what he's saying, he's like, cures other things, diabetes, this and that. I was like, But one thing I learned, I like research. I said, let me just go and look at what he's saying. So I started researching this method. And what I found was that he says two basic things. And these two basic things, when you look at holistic point of view of medicine, is what everybody's saying now. And he was doing this from the 90s. He's like, the body needs to be alkaline. When the body's acidic, it produces an environment that's conducive to disease, making disease grow or developing disease. He said, make the body alkaline, you take away that environment. So I said, okay, cool. The other thing was, he was like, remove dairy from the diet. It's like, dairy is a killer. He does not subscribe to the Western thought about how disease develops in the body. His main thing is that wherever you find disease, you're going to find a compromised mucous membrane. So if you have a compromised mucous membrane in the pancreas, you're going to find diabetes. He said, you remove this compromise, you're going to remove the environment for disease. So I said, okay. Especially because, I had to do my research. I was kind of skeptical, seeing many other sites, many medicine that takes a holistic view, have the same point of view. I say, okay, let me continue to look at what he's saying. So he has a cleansing program. And in this program, he says, he has a nutritional guide. And in this nutritional guide, is basically a plant-based guide to help clean the body, fibers to move things out. But he also uses tonics. And so I researched his tonics, and I found a lot of the ingredients that I started to incorporate. I went on a 3-month cleanse by doing this by following this nutritional plan, and by taking these herbs like burdock root, sarsaparilla. There's many others, you can find it on my site. So I said, okay, let me just go and do this, and let me see how it makes me feel. Let me tell you something. I am so glad that I did it. Makes me feel incredible. Let me tell you, I am 45 years old, right? Work hard just like everybody else. You know, you get older, you start to slow down. You know, waking up in the morning is hard, you get groggy. You know, sometimes your mood is influenced, you know, your body's not feeling well. I went on this, I did this thing here. One, my weight dropped. I wasn't really concerned too much about the weight, but I'm not going to complain about it. When I first started, I was about, you know, between 175 and 180. Pretty good with that. I dropped down, now I fluctuate between 155 and 160. And it is a healthy weight. I'm very active. I box, I cycle, do like 50-mile bike rides. I box, I do 10 rounds on the bag, run. I used to run more, now just a little bit cautious with it, be careful with my knees. But the point is, I'm very active. No work long hours. I get up in the morning. As soon as I get up, I jump right out of bed. Energy levels just like steady throughout the whole day. It wasn't like that before I had my struggles. Like now, like what I realized, half of our struggles that we go through is our bodies. Once we get the body out of the way, it helps to clear our minds and allows us to basically follow the paths that we want to. You want to be kind, it's easier to do that. By removing all this garbage that comes from eating processed foods, comes from eating meats that are, the way that the meats are grown or produced, it's just horrific. They're pumping these, say cows with all these hormones, all these antibiotics to keep them from being sick because the way that they produce them just promotes sickness. All these things we take into our bodies. So now we're taking in all these foods because it is true. You are what you eat. What all these different nutrients and all these chemicals, the way that they're been manipulated, put into our bodies, which are foreign to our body. Our body goes into our bodies, and our bodies don't know exactly what to do with it. A lot of that stuff gets trapped in the intestines. So with the cleanse, with this program, I got rid of all this garbage that's put into my system. Putting in fruits, veggies, nuts, fiber, good sugars, sugars that are regulated by fiber, putting these things into my body, using the herbs to clean out my small intestine, my large intestine, my liver, clean out my organs. This made me feel wonderful. My body became alkaline, my blood work, just everything was just much more positive. All my records, everything is just incredible. Like everything in my blood test has just like got better, and it's very simple. Eat a whole food, plant-based diet. Now, this is good for me, and if you want to eat meats, I'm like, go ahead, just cut it down. We eat way too much meat. It's like because it's so easy of access, we have, meats might be half of our plate. For our ancestors, you will have more vegetation on the plate and a smaller piece of meat. And the meat, please make it, if you can, organic, because the way that they are producing these meats, these chickens, these cows, if you really look at the process, it is horrific, and no animal should be treated that way. So going back, why did I become a vegan? On a fluke. Never thought I was going to become a vegan. All right? Ran into this information, gave it a chance. I gave it a chance. And listen, it made my weight drop. My mood is like, when I work to be, I guess, how can I put it? To keep a good mood. Because sometimes it's difficult. you know. But like now, I really don't work because my energy level is so high. When the energy level is low, then it's hard to keep a positive mood sometimes because you're groggy. You know, you're subdued. When you have energy, it is easy to keep a good mood. So I keep a good mood. My weight dropped. My health got better. I can't complain. So these are the reasons why I became a vegan, why I adopted a plant-based diet. I'm so glad that it came across my path because I never thought I was going to become a vegan. And you know what? One thing I thought was going to be hard. It's not hard at all. I eat a lot of raw foods. I do a lot of juicing. So my foods that I prepare really quick. You know, again, I juice a lot. Juice in the morning when I get up. You know, I take to work. I go drink fruits, nuts, and I snack throughout the day. Another thing is like, you know, I eat small meals. So and basically I just eat throughout the day. So I'm really never hungry. I get a lot of calories in, but because I eat small meals, I give my body time to break it down. To break it down and provide the energy that I use and use it constantly. I am just always wired. Next good thing is, when it's time to sleep, I sleep so much more, I sleep deeper than I slept before. Before I was like real light. Now I have a good sleep. So I'm up throughout the day, full of energy. Then when it's time to go to bed, I sleep hard. Pop back up in the morning. Get up, jump up, take that shower, get dressed, good. No groggy eyes. Just bam. So I'm like, give it a shot. Forget what people tell you. It is not hard. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to make, right now, my weight hovers between 155, 160. This is the weight that I was at when I was 25. All right? I know I'm not 25. I'm 45. But this is the weight that I was at when I was 25. Also, my energy level is the same way when I was 25. I gauge that because I do boxing now. The same things that I was doing before, I do the same things now. And the benefit is my mind is clearer. My mind is much clearer, so I'm able to utilize and do things that I was doing before better than I was doing when I was younger. Give it a chance. Plant-based life. Eat that. Get as much as you can into your body. Clean out your body. Let your body love you so you can make it easier for you to love yourself. Alright? This is Aqiyl for Natural Life Energy. Peace and blessings. And I had to get some more of this. This is garbanzo beans, a little bit of cilantro, got some coconut oil, and for me, I put a little bit of Himalayan pink salt on it. My diet is vegan. I don't get much salt in my diet, you know, just from what I eat, but I'm not eating all these meats that have all this salt in it and everything. So I could put a little salt on here. Peace.